Hey guys, Mark Rodriguez here. Here's my quick thoughts on the second episode of Dragonball Super. Just came back from a Pirates game. It was pretty late. Went to the 14th inning. And yeah, it wasn't too long ago that we just got back home. But the episode's already available online. It was in some weird language. It was some other language that wasn't exactly Spanish, but it was close enough to Spanish that I kind of sort of get the basic gist of the subtitles. And I've also seen Battle of Gods. I'll get on that in a minute. So, yeah, this episode, like we said before, is going to be about Vegeta and his family and everything. And, yeah, so we see Bulma and Trunks and Vegeta flying off. They're flying in that weird ship that Bulma used at some time. Well, Vegeta, of course, has to be a badass. He's, like, all, like, on top, all super, like, straight and stuff on top of the ship. And even Bulma tries to play with him for a while, trying to like flip the ship upside down and stuff, and go underwater and go through lots of plants and stuff just to see if she could actually knock him off or something. But of course, Vegeta's just solid like a rock there, which is kind of funny because I mean it does look badass, but it's like, is Vegeta Spider-Man or something that his feet are just grafted to the plane, doesn't trip or anything? But because you know when the plane goes upside down or whatever, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so Vegeta, he's with them. He's his usual grumpy self. They go like shopping. They buy ice cream. They buy new clothes for Trunks and things like that. And we actually see a flashback from the Buu Saga. If you guys remember the little scene where Vegeta was training and Trunks was training, and this is when Trunks became a Super Saiyan for the very first time, where Vegeta says that if you can actually hit me, you know, a little sparring session, if you actually hit me, I'll send you, you know, we'll go to a theme park, you know, have some fun and stuff. And of course, Trunks actually did manage to hit him, and so Vegeta had to keep his promise. But of course, the whole Buu Saga stuff happened. We never got to see it, so now they're like shoving that promise back into his space. And now Vegeta's taking them out, and they go out and have fun. There's a festival, they do rides and whatever. Vegeta just gets all huffy. Like, the whole time he's being huffy. He's about, like, you know, he doesn't want to be second best. He wants to surpass Goku. He hasn't given up that thing about wanting to be better than Goku and everything. Vegeta goes off to some place, like some kind of crowd. It's that kind of like a Hawaiian luau type thing. It kind of looks like that with people playing with the fire sticks and everything. And they call attention to Vegeta. Vegeta just gets sped up and does the, I guess, power-up thing that blows everyone away. And he just flies off. And of course, everyone is surprised that, hey, these guys can fly. And Bulma's just like, that's just Vegeta. So, later on, we do see Vegeta back where he is, training in 150 gravity now. And he's got like, all these things rigged up to blast lasers at him. So he's supposed to, you know, dodge them and stuff while still facing with the gravity. And he's like, you know, he's still determined to beat Goku. As for Goku, he arrives unannounced at King Kai's place, Kaiosama's place, right in front of where Kaiosama was driving, so his car crashes into him. And Goku says that, you know, he's there to train some more and everything. So later on, we do see Goku train with him some more. Now he's lifting these super, it was like, I don't know what they are, these super gigantic things. You could tell that they weigh like crap, like a lot. And Goku's like pulling one, and when the camera pans out, like that thing is tied to another such large thing and another such large thing. So Goku is really trying to pump himself up to like get even stronger, more powerful than ever before, while being in King Kai's, you know, 10 stronger gravity and everything. 10 times Earth gravity. And, well, on the other side, we see, like, this weird planet, this other planet somewhere with all these little guys, and they're fighting this super giant-sized dinosaur dragon thing. And those little guys don't stand a chance. This other guy, that I guess is as powerful of their race, takes them down, and Whis appears there, Whis, whatever, and tries to talk to the guy in his own language too, and explain how Lord Beerus is coming in a couple of minutes and whatever, and you know, they want the dinosaur to be like a big feast, but of course the guy doesn't really give a crap. Beerus himself shows up, the guy decides to attack him head on. This weird guy, this weird alien actually has some kind of like a more powered up transformed states, and he has, you know, I guess it's implied that he's very fucking powerful, but no matter what he does, Lord Beerus just blocks all his hits with his finger, and the guy has this dangerous fire attack. The fire doesn't really do nothing to him, and He does the fire one more time. This time Beerus catches it and just throws the fire blast right back at him, and it defeats him. And Beerus has had enough and just blows up the planet too. And they're like, well, it's a shame, we never got to try the dinosaur feast, but whatever, and that kind of stuff. And then meanwhile, not King Kai, but Kaioshin and the Elder Kaioshin are in their Kaioshin world, and they're like, oh crap, because they feel that their planet has now just suddenly disappeared. And yeah, it just kind of ends there. And the next episode is already going to start with Bulma's big birthday party, and of course return of everyone, because everyone's going to be there, Yamcha, Tenshin Han, Charles, Oolong, all the characters are going to be there showing up for the big party and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's the point I'm going to tell you right now. One thing that people have been kind of theorizing, for instance, this first episode's kind of weird, but this one kind of confirms even more, especially with the preview, is that yes, Dragon Ball Super is actually going to be like a retelling or a retconning or whatever you want to call it of Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods. And I don't know what to think of that. It's so strange. I mean, well, it's like a mixed bag, mixed decisions, okay? Some people do like it, because some people say that this is like Toriyama's story. This is his chance to tell the whole story the way he wants to, without it being limited to, of course, being like a 2-hour movie, trying to cram all that stuff in a 2-hour movie. You can only do so much. Here, you can fully establish more of Lord Beerus's, backstory and explain more. You can get more of an idea, like in this case, what Goku's been up to, being a farmer, Vegeta with the family trip. You get to see more of what everyone's been doing before this stuff starts. And the movie is just, bam, Bulma's birthday party already, But yeah, and the other side, there's new stuff too, because even the intro, they showed this other, like, chubbier version of Lord Beerus there too. And, of course, the little alien dude with Mr. Satan, that we don't know who he is either, stuff like that. So it's kind of weird. It's like like new stuff, but in my case, it's like it's a mixed bag, because I'm also a little bit disappointed that this series wasn't all new. It wasn't all new all over again. It's I don't know. It's like on one side, it's because it's not an all new series. It's a retelling of Battle of Gods, and hopefully it'll probably be a retelling of Resurrection of Frieza too. But also because when these movies first came out, Toriyama did officially say these movies are canon. And now with this series, no, they're not canon anymore. This series will now be, I guess, the official canon of how all this took place, with all these changes and things that are going to probably come up. Because, I mean, there's going to probably be a whole bunch of different little things. Like I said, the intro shows these new characters that were obviously not in the movie. So just having them in there is already going to make it different or something compared to what the movie shows. But, I don't know what to think of that. It's just so strange that they went this route. I mean, they did the movies for canon, so I was kind of thinking this movie was going to start taking place after Resurrection of Frieza, but now it's kind of like instead of. All this stuff's going to be happening now, and I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. I'm curious, still a brand new show. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to watch it now. I mean, I still want to see it, of course, and I'm so curious about the new characters and what other things might change, but I don't know, I'm a little disappointed. It's just, I don't know how long they're going to stretch this. But the thing I really care the most is that if they're going to go this route, please continue forward. After they do the whole, Goku fights versus Beerus, and Beerus, I guess, admits defeat, or at least admits that he won't destroy the world. Well, he's in the movie, After the movie ends, we get to the point where the movie ends. Let's please continue and go to more new stuff, other stuff. Go past it. Go other stuff. I don't know if we're going to do Resurrection of F or not, but if they do, keep going forward. Keep going forward. New adventures, new things. Do not make this series just Battle of Gods and Resurrection of Frieza retold. Don't. Just don't, okay? New stuff, please. New characters, advance the story. Let's see something that's completely brand new. Okay, that's what I'm really hoping for. So I don't really mind too much if they do rearrange or, like I said, retell, retcon, whatever phrase you want to, expression you want to use for the whole Battle of Gods movie. But just after that's done, go forward with new stuff, please. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed a little bit because we're gonna know this stuff already. We know. Thanks to the movie, and this is, I don't know if it's spoilers at this point. The movie's pretty old by now. And I have reviewed the movie before. There's a video you can see that review too. But it's like, you know, Bulma has a birthday party. Bulma has big, expensive gifts. I'll just say that. Pilaf's gonna come back. Lord Biru shows up. Goku becomes a Super Saiyan God. You know, like all this stuff. Videl is probably already pregnant with Pan. You know, all this stuff is stuff we already know, unfortunately. So whenever this appears in the episodes, it's not really going to be a big surprise anymore. We know already. Oh, one thing I do notice, another thing I forgot to say, is that Beerus has also had these little flashes or dreams or whatever of this this powerful figure and stuff. And then when he blew up the planet, amongst like the planets, like, you know, all the colors, that whole big sunish kind of supernova explosion thing, he also saw another like image of that mystical figure, that powerful thing. And when we asked him what it is, he's like, I don't know, it's like something, it could be like a super Saiyan God or something. So like already Lord Beerus is starting to have visions of the Super Saiyan God and everything. And that's, like I said, again, it's just more evidence, if it's not obvious enough already, that this is going to be a retelling of Battle of the Gods. So what can I say? The episode itself is pretty cool. You know, it's just funny. It's funny seeing Vegeta trying to force himself to mingle with people. I mean, what can you say? I mean, he's pouting and, you know, just saw the whole time. But he keeps his promise, okay? He did go out with the family. He did take Trunks out to the sports, I mean, you know, to the amusement park and all that. I mean, that's pretty nice. And hey, he got a big buffet. He had this big meal with all these like giant roasted dinosaurs and stuff. And Vegeta was just like, he was loving that. So that was kind of cool. At least he was loving that. He was impressed by the food. He's like, oh my God, look at this food. And he's eating and stuff. It was kind of funny though that it was a giant octopus type thing, or squid, whatever, and we tried to eat or yank a tentacle or something. The thing squirted him in ink, and Vegeta was basically all black, all ink, and he was about to like blow shit up, but Bulma trying to calm him down, trying to, okay, let's go, trying to push him away before he could start the scene and whatever. But still, it's still funny, it's entertaining and all that. I don't know. Like I said, Vegeta's like an asshole still. He's still whatever, and he still wants to defeat Goku and everything, and you know how he is. It's not, you know, when he fights Goku, it's not gonna be just, you know, knock him out. He's gonna try to probably beat him with every inch of his life and everything. You know how he is. But he kept his promise to his family. That's still kind of good, you know. But yeah, that's my review of the series. I might be wrong here and there because again, I was basing myself off this other language that I don't know. It's probably like Portuguese or something. Like I said, enough words were similar to Spanish, and again, like I said, I've seen Battle of Gods to kind of give me the gist of what was going on and what was being said and all that. And yeah, I love the flashback. Again, like Dragon Ball Z flashbacks, they show the flashback of Vegeta promising Trunks the trip. So it's kind of cool to kind of show that stuff, but you know. But yeah, good episode. Like I said, mixed opinions because as many people hate the fact that this is going to be a retcon, whatever, because the retcons the movies that were already established to be canon. It's like, nope, not anymore. And also because it's this again instead of something completely new, whatever. But on the other side, people are saying that yes, this is a chance for Toriyama to tell the story the way he's always intended to have told it, you know, without having the limitations of a movie format. Now he could retell it as much as he wants, like, to the full extent of his original ideas, you know. I don't know, maybe in the original ideas he did have like the other Lord Beerus, the other, like the chubbier one that's there, whatever his or her name may be, character stuff. I don't know. But anyways, guys, like I said, Mark Rodriguez here, and like I said, I'm not really promising every episode to be reviewed, but I'll just try as much as I can. See you all for the third episode next week, which of course is going to be Bulma's big birthday party, and our big chance to see all our beloved characters, you know, all the more, I should say, minor ones, like Yamcha, Krillin, 18, Android 18, you know, Oolong, Puar, Tenshin Han, Chaos, all them characters, and yeah. So see you all next time, guys.